Good morning, everyone. It's Mustafa here again with another video with regards to the iPhone 10. A lot of people prefer to call it the iPhone 10. Well, whether you call it iPhone 10, iPhone X, it does not matter. What matters is that today we have a review video with my personal experience. I've had the silver color for about 2 days since the launch day, and I have experienced pretty much everything with this phone, even dropped it a couple of times by mistake. Luckily I had this basic silicone cover which protected the phone. I got this for $15, so it wasn't a big deal, but it protected this precious phone. So today I'm going to be talking about a few things. I'm shooting this video, so hopefully you do have a good view from there. I'm using my GoPro and I'm shooting. You can see the view actually here. So this is me shooting. That's a live feed from my GoPro. I'm going to keep it here just so that I know that we are in the view. So a few things that I will be talking about today, and I guess it'll give you a conclusion whether you should or shouldn't buy this phone. I'll tell you my personal experience with this phone in terms of speed, reliability, and other features as well that you might not know, that I gotten to know within the last couple of days. So we're going to start by the major update with regards to that there is no home button and there is a Face ID instead. So I've already enrolled my Face ID. As you can see, I'm waking the phone up, and every time I do it, the lock is changing. So it's unlocking actually because I'm looking at my phone. So I'm going to try it again. Unlocked. That's how easy it is. It works honestly 9 out of 10 times. I did have I did experience times where, here we go, where it wouldn't simply unlock. So now it unlocked, but sometimes it doesn't. So I would give it 9 out of 10 with regards to Face ID and the unlocking features of Face ID. Other features as well that I have experienced, and I actually gotten to know that these features are also available on the iOS 11 on iPhone 7. So let me again unlock the phone with Face ID. I'm just gonna try and show you a few examples from some photos. So that's a photo that I took when I attended the Melbourne Cup Day. As you can see, the photo itself is a live photo, but it's got a loop effect. So that flag over there, it's kind of moving, but this is not a video, it's a loop. As you can see, if you look closer, look at the clouds, and you'll see the cloud moves and then goes back and then moves, and that gives you an indication of what this is all about. So another effect, which is probably one of the best that I have experienced, and I'll share that with you in a second as well. If we look at this photo, for example, that's another photo with a loop effect in it. So that's only a photo, it's not a video. And again, if I zoom out, if you look at this side, there's a person here, and he just keeps coming because that's just a loop effect. But you wouldn't even realize by looking at the pond, it looks like a video. Again, the flag. So it's kind of an awesome effect. It's just a live photo, but with an effect applied to it. And this happens by simply swiping up and then applying the effect to the photo. Another cool feature is the use of Animojis. And I'm going to try and send a message to my brother now. Or let's see, I just got a message from my brother. Here we go. So just click on that and then choose the character. So now this is this is the character that's currently mimicking all my moves. Apple says that they have 50 muscle tracking, so it tracks 50 muscles in your face. I'm gonna try another character. Let's see this one. So as you can see, eyes open and close. It's very, very accurate, and you find yourself that you're doing these kind of silly moves once you start using the Animojis. It is cool, it is nice, and this is something that you cannot have on any other iPhone but the 10, because of the sensors and the tracking. So that's another feature, and obviously you can record. So let me send, hello brother, I'm doing this iPhone 10 review for my YouTube followers. Hello brother, I'm doing this iPhone 10 review for my YouTube followers. Just keeps looping. So, hello brother, I'm doing this iPhone 10 review for my YouTube followers. And then you can actually change it. So once you record the message, hello brother, you can change characters. I'm doing this iPhone 10 review for my YouTube followers. Send that, so you get it. It's a cool feature, yes. Are you going to use it every time? Probably not. You don't want to send something like this to your boss, or maybe sometimes you can, but it's not for formal messaging, it's just for fun. That's another thing. One more feature which I realized that it is actually very cool, which is the portrait mode. I have taken a number of photos, and I'll show you. I've actually shared one of them on my YouTube, on my Facebook page. So that's a portrait effect. So it kind of applies a black filter to the background, and it just shows you the face. I gotta say, this is really, really awesome. This is a photo of my colleague at work, Jordan, the handsome man. I have taken his permission to share his photo. So and you can actually also change the effect. So once you take a portrait photo, and I have noticed this is not the case with all of them, but as soon as you take the photo, if you try to edit the portrait effect, it will allow you to do so. So you can change the background. You can see the background, but you can apply a focus on the face, so you can only see the face. Again, a cool feature. Are you going to use it every day? I'm not too sure. But it is definitely something to consider, and that's portrait mode. Now, getting used to the phone without having a home button, it was really challenging to start with, to be honest with you. I really miss the home button, and I can, size-wise, I can compare the size for you with regards to this. So you can see the size of both phones. The X is definitely bigger. The size of the screen is definitely bigger. I do miss the home button. I have noticed, I'm using the phone now with one hand, okay? So I can definitely swipe up to go to the home page, and that's something that Apple didn't mention. So if I'm all the way up to the last page, I just have to swipe up, and then it'll take me back to the main or to the first page. If you're one-handed, or if you like using your phone with one hand, you're gonna find trouble swiping up. So I'm using the phone like that, and I have to do all this in order to bring the control center menu up on the screen. So whereas before, you just simply do this, and then it'll come up. So now I have to do all this to bring it down. So it's not really convenient, especially if you have a thick or a cover. You won't feel comfortable doing it. I don't honestly know how to bring the screen down. As you remember, with the previous versions of the iPhone, you just tap twice and the screen comes down just like that. I don't know how to do that on the 10. Might not be possible. So That's something definitely that annoys me while I was trying my iPhone 7 or iPhone 10. One more thing that I noticed is, which is kind of cool actually, you don't have to have your phone, or you don't have to see your phone, you don't have to look at the phone in order to unlock it. It works from different degrees. Obviously, if it's like that, it wouldn't work. But let's say if the phone is right there and I look at it, it should still work. So let's give it a try. Might not, but let's give it a try. So the phone is now locked, and I'm looking at the phone. Okay, so I just tilted the phone slightly and it unlocked. Whereas if I do it again, yeah. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. At the end of the day, when you use your phone, you'll have to have a look at it in order to unlock it most of the times. So that's something that I have also noticed. What I did notice as well was when you visit a website and the phone recognizes this website, it will actually help you identify the credentials. So let me try to go to eBay. So this is eBay. I'm going to try and go to the user. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Hopefully this will succeed. So if I go here, I don't know if I'm signed in. My eBay. Okay, looks like I am signed in for eBay. Let's try a different website. Let's try iCloud.com. iCloud.com. Okay, I don't think iCloud.com works from the phone. Anyway, with any website, I'll try Alibaba. Alibaba, I'm pretty sure I have an account on Alibaba. So cancel. Let's try to sign in to Alibaba. Sign in. So now, if I enter here, see, it says here from website, so I can already tick Face ID. It recognized me and it signs me in. Here we go. I'm signed in already. So without doing anything, it just recognized my details from the cloud and it helped me sign into my Alibaba account using Face ID. So that's really cool. That really saves you a lot of time. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to touch, no home button, no nothing. So this part I gotta give it to Apple as thumbs up because it is really a cool feature. Can it be forged as in Touch ID? Of course, I think so. It will be at some point. I saw a video of those twins trying to unlock an iPhone 10 and it worked on both of them because they're twins. How hard is it? I'm not too sure, but I don't think it'll be easy. I don't think it'll be easy. Apple wouldn't do something like that if it will be easy to crack or easy to hack. Okay. So, should you upgrade from the iPhone 7 to the iPhone 10? Honestly, after my experience, I think I can give the features away. I kind of get now why did Apple introduce the iPhone 8. I did wonder to start with, and I was like, why did they introduce the iPhone 8 if they're going to introduce an iPhone 10? I think Apple knew that there will be many people who will still need to have the home button. So they released this phone to satisfy everyone, pretty much. I have not, by the way, used features like wireless charging. I went to the Apple store yesterday. I asked them. They guarantee to me that wireless charging is going to take the same time as a cable charging. So it's not going to be slower. It's going to be the same. However, I did not buy a wireless charger yet because I don't think that I'm keeping the iPhone 10 as a personal choice. I don't think the features that I have so far are enough reason for me to keep the iPhone. I think it's cool, don't get me wrong. It's awesome. The screen is amazing. The effects that you get with the phone are also pretty cool, but I don't think that I have enough reason to upgrade to the iPhone 10. I think many people will find it useful. Many people will enjoy it. It definitely looks much better than any other phone before, especially that now they have both cool colors, as you can see. By the way, thank you very much for your support for my previous video. It has now reached 75,000 viewers, thanks to all of you, which was a comparison between both colors. So again, both colors look amazing. They do catch fingerprints. So look, if you look closer, you'll see fingerprints here, maybe not as much here on the Apple logo. I don't know if you can see them, but they do catch. I mean, it's made of glass, so it will catch fingerprints eventually. It is not enough reason for me to upgrade. However, I have given you a brief of most of the features in Now the Phone Unlocked. So again, here you go. It is working most of the times. Getting used to the home button was a challenge for me. I'm not used to it yet. I love the home button. I think the Touch ID is a very nice thing to have. It's probably the best thing. But just like, you know, when Microsoft updated their Windows 10 device, Windows 7 to Windows 8, they got rid of the Start button. Everyone disagreed, or most of people disagreed. Most of them said, you know, we would like the Start button. That's why they brought the Start button back. So we don't know, maybe Apple will bring the Start or the Touch ID button back to the iPhone 10. So I'll leave it with you. It is your decision, your choice. It's definitely a cool gadget to have. And I've given you my personal experience and my personal review of the phone. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. Leave them down below in the comments section, and please share this video so that most of the people can make their decision, know these features, and decide accordingly. And also do not forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the most recent videos. Thank you very much once again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.